Black Friday. Is Black Friday even important? What is it? Why do we care? What Eatsy's going to do about it? And do we have to have a Black Friday sale? Let's talk about this. Black Friday is the day following Thanksgiving in the US. Traditionally, shops offer deep discounts and open the stores early, extra early, to the hordes of pushing and shoving customers. In fact, there's been around 11 deaths since 2006, so it gets vicious out there. This year is going to be the 27th of November, so that's coming round pretty quickly. It is less than a month before Christmas, so it is the ideal time for shoppers to really consider starting buying for Christmas. And in 2005, 77% of online businesses noticed their highest traffic day ever, the Monday following Thanksgiving. So they called this Cyber Monday. Basically, buyers had their Thanksgiving, then on Friday raced out to the shops and then carried on that shopping, maybe getting online to have a look and see any deals that they'd missed if they could grab them online. But why should we care about this? Well, firstly, it has spread worldwide. Even if you're not in the US, this is kind of important. Companies like Amazon do an entire Black Friday week with online sales, discounts, daily deals, all sorts of things. And Etsy always strongly promotes their Black Friday deals. Black Friday and the following Monday, Cyber Monday, this weekend is always historically a peak on Etsy. And this year is likely to be even bigger as more shoppers have heard of and shopped on Etsy this year. In fact, there were a couple of days in April on Etsy this year that were bigger than any other. Black Friday has been historically the biggest days ever. So with that amount of new people shopping on Etsy, having heard of new Etsy, it's likely to be busy. And of course, this year, more people are saying they're going to shop online. Cramming into stores to go shopping in person with hundreds of other germy people is just not so appealing in a pandemic. Even if we're allowed to, some countries are likely to be limiting the amount that you can do. And also people might be restricted or not wanting to meet up with friends and family that are a greater distance away. So they want to send thoughtful gifts to them. And shopping online gives you the ability to buy and send directly to the person rather than having to buy in the shop, take it home, wrap it up, and then get back out to the post office. So it reduces a step, so it makes it easier. And it is likely that people are going to be looking to reduce the amount they're buying, but make that single thoughtful gift to show to a personal thing for the person rather than browsing around the shop and buying loads of cheap tat. So all the signs for this year are that this year's online shopping for handmade gifts is likely to be the biggest ever. And Etsy is the biggest platform for handmade gifts. So it's looking likely that sellers on Etsy are going to get a good slice of that pie. So what's Etsy going to do about this? Around this time, Etsy does tend to ramp up its advertising, letting new and existing customers know what Etsy has to offer, getting it in the mind's eye so that people go out and spend money. Mailouts and adverts also feature individuals' listings. So if you get shown here, you have the potential to be huge. Often on Etsy there are sales that we can opt into, either by offering a certain discount or even an easy button that we just hit and it discounts everything on our shop or individual items in our shop. And sometimes there's even hashtags we can use to get involved in this time of year promotions. But do we have to have a sale? A lot of people get confused when they see Etsy suggesting things. They feel they have to. So they have to do free shipping. They have to do 20% Black Friday sales. They have to do all these things on top of another. And I hear so often people saying, I just can't afford to do all of this. So do we actually have to do all of this? If you want to, you totally can. If your profit margin is good enough and you think this is something cool, absolutely get involved. But you don't have to. Your shop won't be penalised if you don't get involved. The Black Friday sales should not impact your shop, your listing's placement in organic search. But if you can, absolutely. If your margins are good enough, or you have an end of season, end of range items that you kind of want to get rid of. And if you have a large social media following that would actually be excited and join in with your sale, absolutely. But are there any downsides in having a Black Friday sale? The downsides that nobody tells you about? Well, actually, yes, I really feel that there are. In any kind of mail out or feature on the front page of Etsy, there are only so many listings that get showcased. So with hundreds of thousands of sellers potentially joining in, sticking these hashtags, joining the discounts, the chance of your little shop getting seen are pretty low, actually. And Etsy are, of course, more likely to feature listings that they know are going to do well. They're more likely to put the effort into pushing shops that are already doing well. And also, it might attract the wrong type of customer. You hope if you have a sale, it'll bring customers in that are going to become repeat buyers, that'll come along, see your shop, get to know your shop, and keep coming back. But that isn't always the case. What can happen is you attract the kind of people who want bargain basement, cheap things. You attract the kind of difficult customer that wants something for nothing. And you also encourage the type of behaviour that is to just wait till the sales. You hope they'll come back at further times in the year, but actually they'll just say, well, this shop has a sale regularly, I'm just going to wait until the prices are lower. I have never done a Black Friday sale in my shop, and I've had my shop since 2008. And every year my Christmas sales get more and more. And also they start earlier and earlier because people know there's not going to be a Black Friday sale in my shop. There's no point waiting till the end of November. They might as well buy just now because they're not going to get any kind of discount for waiting. And what this does is it brings the Christmas season to me earlier and spreads it out. It makes it so much easier. With shipping times and time it takes me to make an item, if everyone is buying from me at the end of November, I'm really going to be rushed off my feet and struggling to get everything done in time. But if they start buying in August, I can guarantee they'll have their items there for their friends in time for Christmas. But not only that, it helps me rank better. When the bulk of the buyer starts coming in the next few weeks, I've already been in a good place. I've already been making sales because my customers are not waiting. Then as the peak customers come, Etsy already knows that my listings are good and people like them, so it's more likely to show them than to people who are waiting on. So I can actually get a bonus as being seen as a quality shop for Christmas gifts way before some people are even starting making sales. And also, a rising tide lifts all ships. Many people worry that they'll totally miss out if they don't offer big discounts. They even mention how much their sales, the number of sales they've made, has shot up when they do the Black Friday sales. But actually, there's more buyers on the site at this time. Yeah, people might wait up till Black Friday to buy things, but if they see something they love, even if it's not on a discount, they'll often buy it. So more buyers buying things from all of the shops. So you'll find most people, if they're making some kind of sales, they'll make more at this time because there's more people there buying from them. So it's possible that if that shop hadn't had the Black Friday sale, they would have made just as many sales but made more money because they wouldn't have had to discount their items. So have a Black Friday sale if it makes sense for you and your shop and your customers and your listing, but you do not have to. It will not necessarily hurt your shop if you don't.